Today I want to talk about forward head posture, or text neck, or some people call it anterior head carriage. It's when your head is forward and extended over your workstation or your laptop or even over your cell phone. What happens when you put your head forward and or down? Well, that's a big problem because normally you're supposed to have a forward C-curve. It's perfect ergonomics. That's great for the nervous system. It's great for the spine. But when you're putting your head forward, that spine can become straight because you're training your muscles 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, and you're doing that week after week, year after year. So what can that result in? Well, over time, if you put stress on your back and neck, it can result in neck pain, headaches, upper back pain, and even tingling and numbness into the fingers.
For every inch your head extends forward, it adds an additional 10 pounds of stress to the neck, back, and shoulders. According to Mayo Clinic, this leads to long-term muscle strain, disc herniations, arthritis, and pinched nerves.
So how do you prevent that? First thing is to become conscious of every activity that you might be doing where you're looking forward or down. Second thing is let's look at your ergonomics and see if your workstation is set up properly. The next thing is let's go over some simple exercises that you can do at home. And the final thing is go to your chiropractor. Find a chiropractor in your area that can look at the integrity of your spine and your nervous system.
Now let's check out your work ergonomics.
If you look at this diagram right here, first just taking into account that there should be a forward C curve in the neck, a reverse curve in the middle back, and then another forward C curve in the low back. These need to be maintained at your workstation. So the first thing, make sure your screen is set up properly. You should never be looking down. You should be looking forward. The upper third of the screen should be right at eye level. So if that means putting boxes or books or whatever you need to do is raise that screen up so you're looking forward. The next thing is sometimes the screen is placed too far away from the head. Make sure that you move the screen forward so you're not stressing that neck forward. Just remember, every inch forward adds 10 pounds of stress along the spine, the neck, and the upper back. Remember, there is a forward C curve in the low back as well, and that too needs to be maintained. So I highly recommend a lumbar support. If you support your low back, that translates into your upper back being at a correct position. And again, the whole idea here is to prevent forward head posture, text neck, or anterior head carriage.
Now let's cover some simple exercises that you can do at home for your neck. Please do not do these if you have any neck distress or pain. This exercise, you start from a neutral position. You glide your head straight back, hold that position for 5 to 8 seconds, and you do that 10 times daily. Ideally, this next exercise, you'd use a therapy ball and you extend backwards over it, finding a good stretch, especially in the upper back and the neck where it feels most comfortable. Final exercise is called a cervical traction. You can buy these units online. I recommend starting at a minute and gradually adding on.
I know we're living in a quick fix society and everything has to happen now, but the reality is a lot of these forward head posturing happens over time. So anything that you can do now to subtly fix that, you're going to be much better off 5, 10, 15 years from now. Thank you.